ebute ọnụ mmanụ mmanụ onye elu ORİEE agbata bọọlụ alata oroma ihe eji mara ndị Igbo ndị Igbo na-agba mbọ ndị Igbo na-achụ ego ndị Igbo na-eme ọfụma n'obodo niile ngwa ka anyị bịanụ nso ka anyị kpakọrịta ihe anyị ga-eme ka obodo dị mma ỤTỌNDụ Media House ọkwa ebe ọ na-akpọtụ bịazie n'ụlọ ụTọndụ Media House ebe anyị na-ajụ ese ndị Igbo ụba aka gị ọtọ ajụ ife adịrọ mba ejiri ya marụ ndị Igbo anyị na-agba Ebonyi anyị na-aga China anyị na-akwa akwa anyị na-arụ ọrụ aka ijezie n'Aba ije na Ọnịcha leyo ọ bụzi Abakaliki ndị Igbo na-eme ọfụma ngwa ka anyị gbakọta bịa n'ụzọ ịnụrụ ife na-eme ọ na-akpọtụ n'ụTọndụ Media House.
Igbo ndị ọma na-ege ntị, Igbo mụrụ nze mụọ ọzọ, afa m bụ Okwu mere eze ọnọdụ ikpe ọgaranya nwa Chukwu kwụ n'aka na n'Igbo niile okwutu ugoro amụwa ọdọfi anyị abịakwana ka anyị si abịa okwu akpụ n'ọnụ ka anyị ji maka ya wee nọrụ na ọfịs nwanne anyị nwoke Chief Njọkụ-Ceo Uche, the president and the founder Ngolongolo Courture. Ihe anyị ji maka ya were bịa bụ na amagbalụ na ọsọsọ ya kpabara akwa ọsọsọ ya mebere ife dị n'ọgọdọ o ji wee nọrọ ebe ọ nọ taa na o tichara ya obere famasi na obere famasi dị ya nwajai famasi. Our youths and some adults believe na enwerozi ihe dị ka ịgba mbọ. I say mba na anyị ga-abịa because na to me as an individual there is no shortcut to success. Na ịgụọ 1 i wee gụọ 2 wee gụọ 3 maka ihe nke a anyị wee na-asị ka onye ọ na-agụcha ntị ya ma gelu ugherida nda ga-esi n'ọnụ nwanne anyị nwoke were pụta ka ọ gwa anyị ihe melụ ihe na ije jeru o ji wee nọrọ ebe ọ nọ taa ka o si n'elu were daa wee bụrụ Ngolongolo Courture. Ọga ka ịkọwala anyị kọwaa ite isi wee kpee ego wee nọrọ ebe ị nọ taa. Ọ bụrụ na ịkọwata ha anyị gbada ha ọka ka ije kọwalụ Charles Nwamgbafọ nwa zuru udo. Igbo ndị ọma na-ege ntị ka anyị nụrụ ọnụ nwanne anyị nwoke.
I'm Uche Njọkụ, aka Ngolongolo Courture. I'm on Imo State. It's from this isn't it the local government. I'm on Chinese local government. Etom Naba. I'm 24 character Naba. I'm a landlord in Naba na Lagos. So here man when man were teller. Man be there na 45 Skiway Road, opposite St. Joseph. That was 60s. So then, when I'm a former footballer, I'm a lot of clubs. And all football, I go over but so in the make people what I wanna when I was in here name, well I got Bogu and I will a bit not verify. Why would you verify? Because by do better. Mam na Papa, Bam. I watch our ball, no go to primary school. Of course, Mungana for 5 ski, always soon true. And you know, Mama can I born now? My mother fashion name is Victoria, Baby Cack fashion. You know, New St. Joseph Catholic Church. So then, I started doing it as I'm growing. I'm doing football at the same time. After some time, then I opened with Prestige in Fox Road, Aba. Prestige is the one that's supposed to be the governor today in Abia State, but it's late Prestige, who opened a place. It had a smaller space. It's not up to this place like 4 of it can make this room.
Which year?
That was 1989.
Can you prepare your first fashion store?
The space was something like this.
Okay.
So what we do then, we will go to tell us, they will make clothes and we'll come and fix it there. Then I have like, my exposure was like 3 space.
So 1989 is 36 years.
Yes.
How old are you?
I'm almost 55 now.
Okay.
So then we started it gradually. Then I was playing football, combining that business, because then the only thing you can do to survive, you must do something. There is no way you must go. And you knowing about boys, you must make sure you go to market to get something. But a lot of people are calling you on the phone. A lot of people are picking the phone and they're not Lagos, nobody else. Can you do this for me? Can you do clothing for me? So then we'll start doing measurement. But then going to Lagos is a very big deal. It's like going to Europe.
Yeah.
So I was opportune. I met one man, Courture from Upo. I was Courture from Upo. He was Nigerian ambassador to Korea then. The man came and he had somebody he met in Abuja that I made clothes for, from Aba. So they had one lady called Uche then. So if I have to come to meet me in Aba. So it was a funny story, it was a long story. So I think then Emeka Facho was there, and that was a prestige. That people had that show, summer show.
Emeka Facho is from where?
From Upo.
Okay, in Ghana, where's the
Upo? Yes.
The current president of G20.
G20.
Okay.
So Emeka Facho was there, and
which year?
That was 1991.
1991. Okay, about 2 years or a year. You carry your own. Okay.
So the man have to, because the man bought like 30 containers, clothes, machines, everything. The man loved fashion. So only somebody that coordinated the business. So the man begged me, you have to go to my house, talk to my mother, my father, everybody. Due to Emeka knows the man, so I'm okay with that. So the man went out. But after going from Port Harcourt, ORİEE, we start picking tellers. You know, well, the man built a village, built like a camp village for tellers. He will pick you with a family and give you 2 rooms, 1 room, this and that. So we fix up the business. So we went out again. So the place, the shop was in some fashion wall. That's the name of that man's fashion.
What's the name?
Some fashion.
Okay.
So I went there as a coordinator. I was in charge of everything.
Okay.
So the place was in Area 10, Gariki, back of Cultural Center.
Abuja.
So I went to Abuja. So the man gave me all the things I need in this life. He was 230 minutes. He has one guy, George ONYE, was the manager of the business. I was coordinating.
George ONYE from where?
From Enugu State.
Okay.
So George ONYE was working as a manager that runs. He has other businesses there, but the fashion he has. So we have to go around, go to some African countries, many other places, to get tellers, and we'll bring them together and we'll package them. And we had about some 9 tellers then.
Okay, from that the fashion house, did you go for the first time?
No.
Okay.
But from that fashion house, because that my boss who normally travel to African countries, we were making clothes for all the African presidents.
Okay.
So we are making clothes for them. So we normally try, like then we make food for Bolingo, late Bolingo.
Okay.
You know, because his best friend then was Jeremiah Husseini.
Okay.
He was I think he was a chief security of Axel then. I can't remember.
Okay.
So you know, with time, I named the business. So business started growing. But you know, as a young man, everybody wants to go to abroad. So the man was so nice to me. He was like a father, and he didn't pay me salary. He told me that anytime I want money, I should put hand inside the account and take anything I want. Because there's no way he can pay me. He told me he can't pay me. He loved what we're doing, you know. So, and you know, then the man had all the materials. He had the machine, he had everything. What we only go to about to buy is tailoring material. The man had the fabric himself. So then we got the contract of doing the shit for Sheraton Hotel for many years. You know?
For Sheraton Hotel?
Yeah, we did Sheraton.
Which year?
That was 90s, early 90s.
Okay.
92 or 93 then. You know. So after everything, a lot of things happened. And I said, this business I've set up everything, I have to go back to my football. Because I went to my primary school, my secondary school free education in Aba.
Which year?
Ngwa High School, I can't remember the years back.
Okay.
Because of football.
Because of football, yes.
Okay.
I was a footballer.
Okay.
So from then, I have to work on myself. So I came to camp 92. They called me, good neglect. That's Japan 93. They called us camp 92. So I have to go back to my team in Aba Feeders. Then Wisnoruma, Festus Sokua, all of them was living in Aba with us playing because we met them at MMANÜ-MMANÜ Cup. That was back in the days. So then they came together. That was why, if you can remember, when they called camp, 93 Japan 93 World Cup, there was said as a problem. How can they call 13 people from Imo State? But then those Billy boys who was in Aba. So when they that time when they call the camp, you see the list from the paper. So they find out that 13 people is coming from Imo State. But if they look at that paper today, you see find out that Festus Sokua, Wisnoruma, all of them, they are our friends. They were living a lot with us in Aba.
But they're from Benin.
They are from Benin. We were common friends, so we lived up there for like 4 years, So that was why. So we went to camp from after everything. From Lagos, they moved us to Rojeni, from Rojeni. So after Finland match, everything. So I had injury. Peter had injury to a lot of injury. But he's a boy that also tell him VI. A boy was in the team. So along the line, so the team there with injuries and everything, they have to bring Karon Okwa and Karim Ujibe in and just in Ayam. So we didn't make the team again. So we stopped. Many people that have passport already, visa and everything. So we said let's come back. So maybe we'll come back. And I've seen it that for some time I've lived in fashion. So the only way I have to do, let me follow football up again.
Just a year, kind of, man.
That was about 93, 94.
Okay.
So then, and everybody's pulling weight, but kind of as a teammate, I've signed contract with IAS and everything, signed Monarch, So then I decided that I have to travel. I can't go back to fashion again. So after everything, we have to find out when I have to travel to France. So I had a manager, Campri. So he came to Nigeria, they did an open screen, they saw us, about me and my friend, Ken, he's a Benin guy. So from there I made that contract, so with the man took us to France. So we went to Marseille, was in Marseille for like 3, 4, 5 months. We have what they call it closure contract, playing for the Philippines team. So then it was difficult because Nigeria cannot, we came and our visa expired and everything, there's no way we can renew it again if we don't have new contracts. So it was difficult, and then we cannot move. We wanted to move to Italy, but with Italy, they are not yet in Schengen at that time. Because Italy entered Schengen in 1997. So we fight every day. So everyone was disturbing kind of calling them from France and everything. So they told me if I can have a new contract, I can have a new manager, then they can give me to come back to Italy. But I wanted to go to Italy. When your friends are there, you want to be there. So we fought everything. I think that was 1995 or 96. I can't remember the project. So I have a deal with the club. Then I went to Italy. Never had a contract. You have to put a stay for me. So I went to Italy. It was difficult. So I went to one other club playing for part-time business, football. It's not like professional, all that. And and you're getting weaker. Football, you need to be active. So along the line, I met this guy, is Njọkụ-Ceo. I met him in Rome. I met one guy, Hajjan Samuka, took me to the Nigerian embassy to go and do the sanitary for me. So I met this Njọkụ-Ceo in Rome. I met his brother, late Johnny, his brother. He took me to the theater in Rome. So I met that. This Njọkụ-Ceo is the first Nigerian to play football in the field. He's the one that brought Mike Oparaji. It was last 3 years. He was Ghana under-17 coach. He was from Imo State. From Owerri, this Njọkụ-Ceo was the first Nigerian to play ball in England. So he took me to the club, to the theater in Ladiscipline. Then I met Talero Kolomata and Ben James. So when I got there, that was like local division 3 or 4. So I was there for like 4 months. Then football, nobody tells you when you're getting it. So I entered 99, 2000, a lot of things have been happening. So on one day I went to Kano's house. So I met some friends, we were discussing about football, we tried to do football management. It's not working. I ran into a guy, the guy is a designer. I asked the guy, so what are you into? I said, I like the way you dress. I said, okay.
What's his name?
Patricio.
From where?
From Italy, from Monza.
Okay.
So he told me, that they're into fashion schools. That's okay. I would like to go and see what people have. So I came to the place. I found out they cannot employ me because they need people that had experience. Just like when you want to look for a job here, they ask you your CV and everything. So I went back, I came back to Turin. Then I was living in Turin. So on one day, I was my own, you know, as a Abba boy now, so I have to be hustling, doing other things at the same time. So I met somebody, and he put me into like, I like what you're wearing. You know, so from there I understand who I am. I've been doing this for years. If this guy is a big footballer to understand that what I'm doing is good, I said, let me go back to what I know. Let's go. So what I did, I went to one shop. I met two old men. They were like 70 years, 70 years. I found out that there is door. They're not doing anything, but they have equipment. I asked the man, so what is going on?
In Italy.
In Italy. I was in Torino. So I asked the man, why are you people? So there's no job. I said, no, you know, it's difficult for people to go and cut material. You know, in Europe, it's not easy to you to come to Italy to measure you to sew for you. It's very, very expensive. It's bespoke. People don't do that. It's better you buy something on the street than going to Italy to measure you. That's high luxury. It's very, very expensive. Only people that have sewing cotton like that is like ONYE and Fiat, the big families and the bourgeois, you know. So what I did, I asked the man said, okay, so I started looking at this, how would I be getting fabric and be giving to this man to make for me so I can be selling it? Because I don't have machine. I don't have even the license to go on to all those things. So what I did, I started going to Nigerians. I started telling Nigerians in Torino that I can make clothes for you. I can make clothes for you. So I went to the market, I bought some fabrics. So I'll be showing them in my...
Do you remember the name of the first Nigerian you made clothes for?
The first Nigerian I made
for
yes, was one Dr. Emeka.
You don't know
it was my lord there, I can't remember his surname. I made for Tommy. You know Tommy Wampa, the short Tommy?
Yeah.
Yeah, Tommy that is here in Nigeria now. I made for Tommy too. I made for that Emeka. That Emeka is an old guy. He came to Italy, that was 1970.
Which year?
That was, I think, about either 99 or 2000.
Okay.
You know? So I start going around telling people that I can make clothes for you. So I go to market. Because Nigerians don't know that it's easy to go to market and buy the fabric. It's even cheaper. But the problem is to get who is going to do it for you. So I start talking to them due to my experience. So I would sit down at the table and sit with them. So I cut it with them. You know, Nigerian own kaftan is not like making clothes like shirts. You know, shirt is body cut fitted. But you know, kaftan is free size that you can flow. So what I did is I start doing it. People start noticing that I'm doing this. So even I go and collect your amendment. If you buy clothes now, you know some clothes are not your size. You give to me, then I will just amend it to your size. So from that, people are coming, business is going on. In other things I've been seen by from the sites to do then, or going to market to buy other things. I said, no, let me construct this. So I started doing at the time. I have 2 extra tailors again. Find out that I'm not the one that has the contract of that place. They own the property and they work, they have the machine, everything, but I'm like an agent. I'm between them with the client. So I started doing it. So I look at it, say, there are a lot of things I'm not getting right. So let me go back to that guy I met in Milan. So I go back to that guy I met in Milan. I followed them, I went to the Xperience school. So then, when I went to that school, I was in that school for some time, for like 6-7 years. But I was doing part-time with Njọkụ-Ceo. Njọkụ-Ceo is a very big matrimonial jacket designer. ÜTỌNDU is one of the big shareholders. So they have a big batch in Victoria. So I was doing there, so I was doing finishing. You know, the tacking button, you know, doing the finishing. So one day I was asking the man that I want to be like a bigger boss, be in control of. So the man that told me that the only thing to me to know what is fashion, as I'm going to school, coming to that place to do part-time, if I'm in finishing, it's from finishing you get the detail of the clothing. But when you're in finishing, that's where you see the mistakes. There's something in fashion or in shoe, anything you wear, when there's something, you tell us say default, because you say that default. That default, if I bring the clothes to you, you buy it, you will not see the mistakes. But why people they take it apart? That was why sometimes you can jump expensive designer and you buy it at a discount. Very, very discount. And somebody say it's fake. It's not fake. That's the fault on that clothes. So they can't sell it to their vendors to sell to other people. So that one they discharge it. So sometimes they sell in the open market. That when you have participator in what you're doing, you can say quando se le due prima venta another cosa. See, what that means is you have to tell somebody sure what you're giving to him. So So then I was working in Courture and building. So after some time, I think I will get into. I was married. I came to Nigeria. I got married to my wife, Chinelo. I was married in 1996. So then my wife is in London. All those were in English. So I normally shuttle London quickly. Because it's not fight, it's not one flight. So at the time, I did English. I find out that thing I'm doing, other people started doing it. They started going to white people, negotiating with them, having shop and everything. So the business, I find out that it's growing. It's not a place you control the client, because the white people are not coming to you. It's only black.
Yeah.
And when we are sharing the clients, easily it's going to be difficult. So I look at it as I've gained a lot of experience. What I've known in Nigeria from Aba to Italy today, I said, let me come back to Nigeria. You know.
Year in
I think I came back to Nigeria, it was 2008.
Okay.
I came back to Nigeria. So I came to a friend. Okay, what happened is that I met somebody in Germany, Obi Nanyamu, he lives in Native Festival. They asked me, why am I here? I'm too popular in Nigeria. Everybody that comes to me, they say, they make me in this. I should come back to Nigeria, so can I come? So one day I called Obina. I said, Obina, I'm coming to Nigeria. When I said, I said, don't worry. I was staying in the hotel for some time, I booked myself. So Obina picked me in the airport, and Obina took me straight to his house. He didn't allow me to go to the hotel. But I'm in Obina's house. Obina kept me in the guest room and everything. I was not comfortable because they were giving me food, you know. So I say, I know what I need. I have to leave this one and get to grandmother's side, you know, meet people on the street, you know, where I can let me interact with these people. They are down, these are people on the floor, let me be with them. Because I understand that I will not get my feet. I know that I'm going to live as a king and as a friend. I know with time, anything can come. So I went to understand. I lived with some people, I met Okuchukwu, canceled them eyes. So I was with them. Then I was managing like 2 rooms, you know. Every weekend I go to the location. On Mondays I come back there. So one day I told them that I will go and play football. Because I'm one of the founders of Island All-Stars. I told them that let's form a football team. This football team will make us to come together. And when we come together, we enjoy it, having fun every Saturday. So that's the way we started Island All-Stars.
Okay.
There was a club in Lagos Business School. So when we started it, and gradually you see people coming, like legend them, Fuma, there were a lot of these guys, and they start coming in the club. So I have to go back to my drawing, and I find out that I'm just fighting, surviving. Then I'll go to Lagos Island, and I call people, they send me some product from English, shoes, sandals, I'll be selling it back of my car. So you get
na boot motor.
Yeah, boot
motor. Motor in Aboga.
When I want buy Dura.
Okay.
One.
Okay, you boot to Gumero store.
Yeah,
na Lagos,
store, yes.
That 2008.
Yes, 2009.
Okay.
Yes. So my boots I'm gonna use for. So what I would do, me take my canvas, I remember boots, bringing them. So at the time, I met one guy, CJ, UCLU, that live in Video.
From where?
From Ututu.
Abia State.
Yes. So CJ, UCLU. So CJ told me, because I met clothes for CJ when CJ was in university, secondary school in Aba, back in the days. So CJ said, do you remember you're a big designer? I can remember then we do cap, those papa's cap with short neck and check. CJ said, why can't you think about this? I said, I've thought about it, but you know, it's not easy. I don't have a house. My house is just this car. If I hang with my friends from there, I go to them and go to have a comfortable life. So it's not easy for me to go and plan to open this. So then CJ was working with Gino Makaro Stock Oil. So CJ called me and asked me, do I have a dollar account? I said, I don't have a dollar account. So I said I should go and open a dollar account. And he sent me money. I should go and buy my shoe.
How much?
He gave me that money.
$1,000 na 2008.
Yes.
Ka CJ nye
Dash.
Onye Arochukwu. And Oka dị ndụ.
Yes.
CJ ekele. Go ahead.
So he gave me $1,000. I sent it to my first bank account. So the money, when I saw the money, and there is no way, you know, sometimes it's difficult to pull out dollar from the account in Nigeria.
Western Union?
No, dollar.
Okay, your dollar account, yes.
So now they have given me something. They have given me duty that as you can see inside me. I started with CJ. So I went to Lagos Island. I bought some fabrics, about 5 or 6. But the problem is that how am I going to buy a machine? How am I going to? What's the position I'm going to stay to do this? So I look at it. After playing ball on Saturday in the evening, I went to a jam market. I went to a jam market for like 1 week. Every day I go to a jam market, I'll be checking out the tailors there. You know, I'll tell them, I like what you're saying. I'll sit down with them. So I was trying to look at the details, their finishing, everything. So let me know the person that can do that work. Because I have to do that job in a jam market. Right? So I met one guy. The guy is ordinary designing, making all this details. So he has a little boy that you think. When you look at the boy is too rough. Very, very rough guy. But the guy is close. What is showing is detailed. That the hand is straight, everything. So what I did is I asked the boss, please, can you allow this your boy to make something for me? I will cut it with him, then he will sew it. So the man says, my small boy, I said, just allow me to deal with him. Because there's something go inside that boy. He's a rough guy, but yes, automatic. You know, this guy is clean and his sewings are clean and everything. So I told him one thing. So you know what to do now. In one needle, you put 2 threads. Because I want to change the stitches, so the stitches will look different. So I told the guy after me and the guy cutting the fabric and everything. But that was the first cloth I made. That was CJ's clothes. So after the CJ was an American then. So after like 2 weeks, I was waiting. I was just waiting. Let's see the fit this clothes. Let me see how it's gonna come out. You know. So every day I'm just going to that clothes. I don't have any other thing doing now. So every day I'm looking to that clothes. I have to do the finishing myself. That when we started doing finishing, I'm the one that started using lighter to do finishing, bunny, locking them out of the thread. So I did all this thing. So CJ called me. Then CJ was living in Ogun. So CJ called me that I landed on this in Lagos. So I went to go. So I gave CJ the clothes. When CJ fitted it, and everything was just nice. So I look at this. So if I can get this Nigerian caftan and somebody's wedding like this, that means I'm good to go. So from there, I have to go to Lagos Island. I look at the machine, look at everything. You know, there's no space to put it. There's nothing. So what I did, after like some time, I have a land in Aba. Understand? The land I bought when I was in. So I have to sell it. So I sell it. I use the money to rent house in this land.
Yeah,
that was I think 2009 or 10. I sold that land for around 2.1 or 2 million.
Onye ịmara ife ị nwere ile ya were megide wee gboo mkpa wee zọba onwe gị. Go ahead.
So maybe the land, don't put it in the land. We were arranged to over this land. So remember the Ghost land. On that Ghost land is about 4 bedrooms with 3 boys quarters. So then I didn't have this confidence. I said, let me go. So I started saying, let me start breeding dogs. You know, so I have contact of giving dogs from Italy. So I bought Guapu, bought some dogs. I started breeding dogs. I did that breeding dog for like 2 years. But the stress is like many times, dog fights and dogs. To sell them is not easy. Yes.
You have to go back on that. Because and your motive of selling the house to get an apartment was to store your business.
Yes. So when I saw that this dog business is not going you reach one at the time, CJ called me one time and said, please, my boss, somebody they want to make clothes, they want to get to my wedding, this and that. Automatically from that day I believe I went to do fashion. Because I have had this volume of doing 12 clothes, 12 pieces. I mean,
from the same
CJ. So I said, oh no. I said no.
Akudoleze, Ochie.
So I said, CJ said I should come home. And you know that this is my money I paid house rent, do all this time. But that CJ money, that $1,000,
never touch it.
I never touch it. When I went to bank to collect it, it's difficult.
Yeah.
So and now I want to see give me a deposit of 200,000. I don't want to the 200,000.
Yeah.
That was around 2000. 12 or 13, I can't remember.
Okay.
So, you know, I've lived in that house. That house has expired. But that CJ is going to help me to pay for that, to renew that rent. So then I want to do that. So what I did, I convert my panel, because I have to rent the bus filters out. So I can be able to meet up paying the rest rent.
Yes.
So I used my panel downstairs to do my showroom. So you use the passage, the inside the compound. So wherever you put chair, so I bought one machine. On that day I bought that machine, not just a but I need to know here. It's not like mine. So I met one guy, Peter. That was my first teller.
From
No, I met him in Lagos. So the guy, but then I was sewing because there's no way we can meet on that job. So we started from there. From there, that Peter, we start bringing their people. So he brought 2 other guys. I have to go and buy another machine. So that I'm loose with this money that I'm saving. So then I was using a Accra agent. I have to sell them my board. I was selling them. I thought I could agent. So what I do then, I was
MMANÜ.
So they are close friends. So I start going to them, Goofy, Chalem Baden, legends, all of them. So a lot of them, that Casey, that Boulevard. So I started going to, so they will start giving me, small, they will check the material, then they will say they will like this 1 or 2, they will pick 1 or 2 things. Then I'll go. And automatically, what helped me, that business then, to stand very well because of Island All-Stars. There's an Island All-Stars. It's a platform where we meet every Saturday. Yeah. So when I come there, I open my booth, I tell them, I will start measuring you. I say, don't worry, I'll measure you. Then you're not telling them to pay any money. You just want to showcase what you have.
That is the power of social organization.
Yes. You want to just showcase what you have. Yes.
Power of social organization to socialize.
Yes. So that Island All-Stars was a platform Ngolongolo came up.
Okay.
Understand? So because of we start have like 20 men, 30 men. The Island today is 400 men. Understand?
Are you serious?
Yes. So then when we opened the club and we registered it and everything, so I used that platform. Island was a platform to start Ngolongolo. So I had, it's only me, it's not like now, I have about 10 tellers there. Understand? And most of them, I encourage them. Now, Ngolongolo is just there. So I start going to people's houses. Then I go to Lagos Island, I'll buy fabric, I'll come to your house, you will choose. I will take it back to the factory, I'll finish it, I'll bring it back to you. Because people coming to your place, it's not, most of the guys will not come to my place. So you need then, what is tailoring then, you have to serve them as you're starting. When you don't serve them, because the secret of you saying it is to be able to understand that you have to serve them. So when you serve them, they believe that you're there. Do you understand me? So I start doing it. So every day, sometimes I had a car that is steams for like 2 days. It's not off. Because I have to go to the factory. That's my house. It's not factory thing. I have to go to the client. I have to go to the market. Then I was doing this all alone until I had it's my wife's cousin or what. The name is Dele, Mr. Dele. So what Dele do is like I'm out. Dele will be controlling the factory. But then I had like 3 tailors. We started with that guy 1, and we started with that 2. It's not like today we have up to 40 workers. Understand? So what really there is that Island All-Stars did most of the jobs for Ngolongolo. So I use that platform to excel. From that, things start coming, and we've had a lot of experience. By today, I'm trying to talk about what we can remember happened then. But today, Ngolongolo is big today. I have a contract I have a fashion show with Mercedes, I have a fashion show in Milan, Santigona, I have a fashion show in London. So all these things are just happening. But the other way around, I'm always like letting people to know that it's not all about you. It's the commitment you commit yourself takes you somewhere. And I've seen myself, I've lived a dirty life. When you're a footballer, you have a dirty life you live. But I believe that whatever I am today, I believe that's what experience I had from the street. Because in this factory today now, I have like 4 junkies, I have like seven other guys. They don't have. I pick them on the street. Most of my strong allied tellers, I pick them on the street.
Are you serious?
Yeah, the one at the gate now, that one you saw at the gate. Now I picked him. He was sleeping in the back of my house for 4 months. So I picked, and I have all their videos. So I believe that for me, fashion is about giving back to the society. That's why sometimes in fashion you don't need to do many advertisements because you are not.
Sorry, one technical question, sir. Those 4 junkies, are they still junking now, or
No.
you have God has used you to transfer
them? I give them sense of belonging. I give them hope. I brought them in.
and God delivered them.
Yes.
There are no more
No,
junkies.
there are no more junkies. They are working. 2 is married now with kids. You see, so you make them because a lot of people are mad on the street.
What is
They're
their
not
names? Their names?
I have Dennis and I have the one. You know what I do in this place? If you come, I will change your name.
Okay.
I will not call you that original name. No, I have some funny names here. We have Davido, we have politician, we have crude oil, we have pocket ball, we have just change your name. But the experience of changing that name is I learned it from Italy. You know, when you have somebody, people are discussing and talking about you. You know, in an advanced country, you don't allow people to know your real name in your passport. You must use the guy name. If somebody is looking to do you a bad thing, you'll be searching for your guy name, you will not get original name. And it's funny when people come, the workers know that the next person coming will have to give him name. So it's a total way of binding people together. And we'll do birthday together here on this business. So most of them, they are here today and the structure will build. I don't do general meeting in my business. I do individual meetings. Understand me? You know, when the key bodies, these are 3 people you know, they are the oldest, you can do meeting with them. Because the understanding is not the same. A lot of people have been with them for like 10 years. They are different than someone that just came 2 weeks ago. You understand? So in that, everything we understand in this game is there's something you don't allow people to do. What you don't allow people to do is we see the system, the way the government is going, everything is going. Well, we really need to get people to understand that the only thing you think about is the population of this country. Anything you do, you will survive. You have to keep yourself going. When you keep yourself going, this population is too much. In these streets, if we have 30 tellers, all of us will survive. Because the magic is not like today. I'm making clothes. Now, people give me, I have people be like 400 clothes. I've made over 200 something clothes for him. All these, everybody knows that I'm with Davido, I'm with Burna Boy, I'm with Obi Kubana. All this. These people like them, people do give them clothes free. And you ask yourself, why is it like that? Because, you know, in Nigeria, we do one thing. You notice that this person is doing good. Most of the things that you see, you know, when it comes to occasion, you stay with those people. We are all common friends that will understand that this is the way we started. Because I remember the first time I met most of these guys in Abuja. They are not all this big. You understand? When you come down to what I'm doing, I feel that what I'm doing is good for me and for my family. Because my family is living here now, it's not like before. Because when I started getting them, when I wanted to build this place, I have to bring them back. I say, we are good to go now.
Sorry, sir, can I ask a question?
Yes.
How do you manage to get this name, Ngolongolo Courture?
Okay. Ngolongolo means Ogodo, Ogodo. It's clothes.
Okay.
And why I had a lot of names. When I was in Aba, my fashion name is Njọkụ-Ceo. But Njọkụ-Ceo. But as my orientation and going to Italy and seeing a lot of things in abroad, I found out that when the name is funny, people want to know the meaning.
Okay.
So it keep you more attention to me.
Yeah.
Is it? So that's why I choose that. And I look at it. If you watch my initial logo, it was when Jesus Christ was at the Calvary, when they hanged him. You look at that was my logo. When they turned, you know, that is his Ogodo.
Ogodo.
You see,
You know,
I had that inspiration from there.
when the name is funny,
But
people will have interest to know
why that name is like that.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Mbi say President Omaba.
Landlord
Lagos. Aba man da aba.
Immediately.
Maka o ibe ndekwa ga na aba.
Immediately.
onye Aba ma enweghị iji ewufu
Yes.
ewusu. Now, Ngolongolo culture. The subject of the verb of my question is, kedu ihe nwere ikwu about a beginner? The diabolic in thinking. Try to know what the gas in the line. You know, that is a very as in all the very odd for a beginner. Instead of in nature, how you make something different to supersede the gas on it. I think about that in a diabolic way. Show a bag I walk a lottery or free here. Go to a shop more, maybe 1 or 2.
Okay, so what will happen is that when it comes to fashion is another different thing. The aspects in a go in other businesses. But when it comes to fashion, fashion is like a spiritual something. And I believe that if you watch most of the people who make fashion today, the ones that do well, they have so much from the commitment, the spirit will come to you. You have to be really, really engaged in fashion. And fashion, for me, I understand that why people MMANÜ patients sometimes they don't know where they're going to because the system already is not working. Because someone like me, I use those back things we started from Aba then. They make it that you know yes, so yeah, now about in I go to school, so more big man, I want something in our practice, me on a football, in a got shop, in a guy, your family got committing in 1 or 2 things you to be doing. It's not all about in my deal to survive. Well, these days everything changing. Things changing because of in social media. People are also show when you come mad when you have that. You have to go back to yourself and think about if you're having this fun, where is it coming from? It's not today and tomorrow something. It's something different altogether. Why people like that? So ndị na-egwu wayo ndị na-arụ local ndị local jide gị na ha ga-enye gị the bad option to say gị gapụta mmadụ ma mmadụ. But the cowards ga-agazi gapụtazie ndị ahụ gbuzie ndị ahụ. Still they will not still make the money. People like all these big men na-ewu anybody I said no ọgwụ ego ka o mere enweta gị nwa ọgwụ ahụ ya na-abịa. When na mmadụ gburu mmadụ or mentin everything they see as all go to the kidney, all this body parts. That one now, but they gave you once. You know what I mean? So along the line, people are eager at that time. And my brother, this particular thing I know. You know, they got to advice about something. How can I get the fresh story?
How we hear that?
Try to discourage you.
Yeah, discourage you. When I feel that piece of advice. One thing that life is unbelievable for me, I don't believe I've done a lot of things in life, but all opportunity in here. I'm living. So I thank people like CJ like that, because the youths today, to you to survive, all those big boys, everything, I need their history, how they started. You cannot just jump from there and just be there. It's not possible.
It took a while.
Yet.
That is why we are here.
That's why I'm here.
Today.
What I have is what I build is my kingdom. And this is my own empire. Now, all my kids was born in London. Everything. But today, my son, every Saturday, is here with us. There's 2 of my senior girls are outside. The ones here, they're here. Saturday, I'm putting them into the system now. My last boy is 13. That's the only boy I have. I have 3 girls. I have the boy. He gave Jackali now package you.
So some were money city because
you just gonna package you small because people are out there. Don't we not get maybe I get so whenever you see yourself on that line, everything.
I get
you also want to call me John and John.
I got water. Yes. So the most bad thing in the hour, every young person now, they put on a game make even though even in the name 419, one day they name go anything now survive. You know what I feel when I have time. I want time all the system is 419 to forgive. It is about current. Yes. When the phone and to fax and forth, to fax and alarm. That was in the age, I was investing internet. And that's the one. And whenever your age was nothing, you get away again. Before that, the way be jacker. If you didn't invest what those your bad crime money, at the time go and get face off. But only when I call on a farmer today live a better life.
Only when I call on Alo.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Because those things help you to use even you know what it means. You know what email address is the highest thing. I check what guy. I see this boy I can't go. Because my people are saying Ngolongolo, they honey, one and one. But you know in that other business needed I look at. No one that China, young for them, they can't with crime, you can't even keep your money. When you're doing crime,
Nobody will trust you.
no, you can't even keep money.
You won't be judged. You won't
You
be
are
shot.
scared of having some volume amount of money in your bank. Because every billionaire told you, man, when they get up for this money, they don't always go job. But when you have a genuine money and when you know hard work money, my brother, you are good to go. The only thing is that the system is not encouraging it. The only thing I got here over that, and the government and everything, came into a system that can encourage people. They sometimes you will look up to the problems. It's not only that actually matching medicine. And another thing, our seniors, and they try some steps in the magazine. When you talk, get audio. You know now, give people sense of belonging, talk to them.
So in Kowagana is that the Igbo elites, those people are the regular is high time they should start speaking out.
Yeah, speaking
It's
out.
high time they should start
Doing-
giving the youth mandate
Sense of
have a sense of belonging and orientation. That in every today, Uche.
No.
Ya na-etu o si were nọ n'ebe ọ nọ.
Yeah, and the most difficult one.
So that in a corner, but you must have a history of how you made your money. Okay.
So another funny thing about it is that the situation now, I have a problem now. See what is happening in Ebola, I have security everything. Today we are paying a 1.something million to have an army security to go to places you're going to. But we have to understand that the system is not one. You have to build vigilante around the village. Use those money to come down, do empowerment. Like last year, Ngolongolo did empowerment for sickness, about 300 and something people, hospital free, checkup, free with their medicine and everything.
Oh, let me say.
Let me say yes, I did it at hospital, ORİEE hospital. We did it, we have the file, we have everything, we have the documentation, everything. Everybody will call anywhere you can come from.
Wow.
Understand me? You know, so every year we try to do much as we can. Sometimes we share, we have a lot of people in free education that we will take care of. Understand? But all of them in your village, even that idea, make sure because of those on that teach these guys are high speed in that. Yeah, sometimes when we can a young boy in a village, or when you have a go treasure, you don't need to get where even in a mother because a more automatically shall be making her job or when look close. But I wish my village make your job. Somebody close to you involved, and you're not showing love to that person. By showing love to that person, sometimes I won't need this to be I say you may talk about making here. But when you bring people in, how about an email? Give you joy, I cannot you email. Why would you be doing that? Well, when you're easy people to deal with these criminals.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yes. See, the bad boys are easy to deal with. You see, those not the quiet, not the other things, they are more dangerous. People when your blood when your jaw is wishing they may not do. People I sit here now, I go on you and I need now and everything. Or I'm loyal to you. And you understand? I used experience this one way after I will show you the original. All the hit of my first year. Yeah, I was going junkie about everything. But since all here, I have issues. I get man. One exam more than 10-15 people every week. Somebody picked a trade here, 160 pieces. One trade is 6,000 naira. 360 pieces trade. So calculate the money.
Hey!
Understand? All boy here chopped that thing. You know, yeah, this boy chopped there. I'm not going to buy 100,000 every month. So the all that boy chopped that I can lend for 5 months. But all these things have been happening before. Understand me? Because I have given my trust. Yeah, you're with me. I'll be feeding you. I'll pay you money. Stay here. We're here as your business. Don't look at anybody. When
Yes.
You know, so again when you watch and boy every video, mbobu dada, everything. Again my skin, everything they change. When you hear me what before. Understand? So life, you have to give, call in these people, talk to them, engage them. Sometimes it's not giving them money. Put them join my village. I'm in a youth employment. Last when they will actually book a saloon, and when they join me small business, opening those businesses like 80,000, 200,000, 100,000. And here I look the car, you're going to buy the job 1 night when I'm not champagne. So sometimes it's not about, well, we call this thing to ourselves too. Because in our village, you give Brusha, Mopo, Brusha, everything. If they get buffet, yeah, have you had time to wear short knicker and walk to these guys and talk to them? These are the people. You are building and a lion.
I like it in that line. Have you had time and we are short knicker? Short knicker. That means nothing gets away. Police
is nothing. Go to some compounds. You know, these guys, when they see you play with them one-on-one, like in my village, ask anybody, it's difficult for me to use car. I use bike, I wear knicker. Imagine me guru in fashion, and I can't dress in my village. I'm not dressed in my village before. Unless I'm going to location outside. You understand me? Because people are mad at me, you know, more I won't have 24 characters, but when starting getting my name, but when starting to be more anything, but I told them to don't tell if I say I'm ONYE outside or in a place. Man, I kick over there. Probably when I will cost all this thing for ourselves. I have to tell you the truth. Because sometimes you don't blame people, you have to find out the fault. Because these young guys they have been under this bad and everything. There was no time you bring them in. People don't bring them, but the system is not encouraging.
You are busy isolating yourself from them, calling them nobody. Village champions.
So they will come back to you when they are fighting, push them to war, and they will come back to you.
A champ is able to show no Garanya Muro. Now, you
understand?
So Garanya,
you know, you're taking at this thing. Let me try. Now, and when a problem in the full and container village, we need to, for now, if we are not careful now, to email your vigilante your village, my own village, for whom I don't do anybody. My place, if you enter in the afternoon, I've come nowhere better. We don't belong to my village, I'm on your. You know, there's no ship, don't ship for my village. You can't have Christmas, you can't have anything. That was why there's no kidnapping there. There's no any history of kidnapping in that place. Because they made my village, during the good days, I'm going to use I said, I can't go right back. Yeah. Many days about when I'm going so that history cannot come my place. And the only man party in the afternoon, even about the worst, I got stop already, I got Julia and everything. You know what I mean? So these things and this will not change, it gave me a comfortable. Because when they are not comfortable, we can't do that job. Most of them need to tell my village, which are bungalow of 2 bedroom, 1 bedroom. A community to that's one home, everything. That's the way I get up to me. So you go down in the day, man, show me that. Hey, we are pocket all these boys. You fix them somewhere. See what River State guy or is doing. You understand me? That thing he's doing, taking those people out abroad because of the orientation. See his orientation. When I got abroad, from out of 10, 15, also after 5, 6 years, they will come back to become somebody. But there's a structure you have on the ground. If I know you got abroad to something years, I have a time, what in the way back in Nigeria? There's no place like here.
No place like Nigeria.
Yeah, no place like Nigeria. I'm telling you.
Carry immigration.
So it's better for you to understand that population is the key. If you don't hear be consistent on it, you will go far. And when you got cooking, you know, the only thing is that, you know, I am earthquake, I am this one, but still, our own earthquake, the earthquake in the middle of the north, the do time just. And I know one people whom Israel, I have a didn't email and I do my own blood. Manda home dojo na pocket and so. One guy be more here, and that's all pocket talk to the person. Guy will go for now. When you are Nigeria, they have to protect yourself. Government does not protect nobody anymore. So I might go that one for now. We know black check it do and he check it go and when they not forget pocket so they have sense of belonging. But most of these people are saying jump to banana here. I'm not for you. Those on the Yoruba, the Benue, the Cotonou, But today, if you say anything about me, hey, boy, because let me go man. Onye ara n'ụzọ. Onye ka akụrụ akụ. Yes, when the frustration, man, I wonder. My whole hand is I wonder. When you bring them in and out, they are talking sense. Give them about 2 days, 3 days. Give them not my own name. But the main American phenomenon because you want opportunity to discuss with that person. Because you know who about any issue. Once by you believe in
financial image.
You know, so this is nah you for no man oh it will be like a potato was there somewhere.
So see what that egoni la na for online na emo aka aja aba fast lane. Onye wanna put in our village.
Yes. Go and take care of it.
That's a rule of charity business.
Go and take care of it. It's very important.
Thank you very much.
In my place, I don't lock my gates.
No, sir. Chief Uche Njọkụ, thank you so much. In fact, okwu apụrụ onwe ya because if ka isi ekwu anya na ege ma ajụjụ anyị kwesịgasịrị ịjụgo ịzachara ha ncha niile tinyejara n'elu ya mana o nwere ihe nsi ka njụ ọgụ nna anyị ukwu since ịmalitere ije Ngolongolo Courture ihe ọsọ na Nigeria ka ị nwere ọfịs.
My office in London now.
Okay.
I want people doing that's my goods like America, many places, Spain, Holland.
Okay.
And as when they buy in dozens,
Okay.
they have a platform there.
Okay.
So
Ngolongolo products.
Thus, you know, most of them they will start with Ngolongolo after I do their labels for them.
Okay.
They were allowed to start with Ngolongolo.
Okay.
But they were in London, we stay strictly in Ngolongolo.
Okay. Now, ihe ọzọ anyị si ka anyị jụọ ga-ewekwa n'iwe maka na anọ n'ebe ịkpọ afa mmadụ ole na ole ị nwere ike ịkpọrọ anyị ihe dịka mba mmadụ 10 ndị mba ụwa maara yigoro akwa iji aka ga warụkwa ngwa onye ọwụ na ị ga-akpọta within space of 2 minutes ndị a magoro ị ka na-akwakwara ha.
Okay. I don't know, I've made clothes I've been making clothes for people,
Okay.
The video.
Okay.
A lot of, you know, OPM.
Chibuzo. Chikero, the pastor, Paracos.
CJ.
Okay.
I have a lot of government ministers. You know, sometimes it's I was like,
yes.
Uguanye used me for 8 years.
Former governor of
Enugu State.
Okay.
From Petit gave me the contact. So
okay.
Then we get a lot of people. This the guy that contested for president Ghana, the one that
John,
the fair guy, the black guy.
Okay.
All my clients. A lot of clients.
Oh,
all over the world.
No. Nna yukwu Chukwu gọzie gị. Biko, since ị malitere Ngolongolo, onwego ndị zụpụtara from Ngolongolo mepegoro their own fashion outlet.
Yeah.
Ihe dịka mmadụ one.
At least there were most of the people most of the guys in the fashion on the island today. And when one of my brothers brought him in from Aba, like my friend, my brother Chukuma, one person there. Most of the people like when they have room, they like I talk like above them. They see me and they came to me, young guys that I live in Holland, they come measurement. You know, when you have sense of belonging. Because I always tell them that don't run away from me. I'm there before you. So I'm going to mistake in Jimmy. Muhammad, you have to correct on your side because more when you put a step, so I'm always like tell them.
A general is always a general. Oga nwere ife oji bụrụ ọga. Ọ bụrụ na ịchị nata ọga ihe n'aka esi na ya ngọ welu ndị Igbo tụrụ isi nọ nwa ego nata ana o wee nụrụ nne ya ilu ọma ka eju na ji aga n'ogwu. Ọ bụrụ ịpụtafu onye bụgo ụzọ mebe ihe maọbụ onye kago n'ihe aha a na-eme ije gịnị a na-arụ ọgụ shoulder.
Showboss, my brother.
Showboss.
Yeah.
Okay.
All my job. Some say I see the guy in the Apple car.
Okay.
And I got the man. And he's doing well today.
Okay. So, Chairman, kedu ihe ị nwere ịgwa ndị Igbo gbasara program a ozi ọma anyị na-agbasa aka aja aja na-ebute ọnụ mmanụ mmanụ kedụzi advice ị na-enye maka inyebugo onye bụ advice n'okwu gị mana ka ezi ihe iji achịkọ ya gbasara aka aja aja na-ebute ọnụ mmanụ mmanụ duto nzọfie ọkpa ụmụ be anyị na-azọfesi maka ikwucha ihe niile na-emetụcha anya aka mana ka achịkọzie nye kelee advice okwu ndụmọdụ ị na-enyezi ma onye ukwu ma onye nta maka aka aja aja na-ebute ọnụ mmanụ mmanụ.
ikwuchago ihe niile ihe dị na ya bụ onye ọbụla nọ ndụ mara na ị gaghị anọ ma nke today chọọchị na-emechizi ihe niile ị ga-asị gị ka ikpe ekpere ga-ada ma ị na-arụ ị ga-eri ma ọ dị very simple. People have to understand na Chineke na-enyeziri gị aka na ị na-arụ ọrụ ya onyere gị aka ị gaghị nọ n'ime ụlọ nwaanyị na-arụ enyere gị aka and the other way around kwa anyị nwa akwụkwa ndị okenye kwa anyị bụzikwa ụmụaka onye ọbụla karịa 50 ọ bụrụ ụmụaka so ihe ga na-emekwa ịhụkwa ndị nke na-achị ibili ebili ọnwe mmadụ nwere ike na-ahụ ọchị gị na-etu isi na-ego what you do gị nyekwa ya advice gị kọwara ya ebe ọ na-aga adịkwa mma na owepụ aka ebe a like this program mgbe m nwere call about this I was thinking under different thing but I find out that you na-eme wee gbasa ezigbo ozi to people to understand that ọ dịla gị ọsịsọ too much inwe ndidi ị ga-eruchekwa ebe ndị arụ because a lot of program and some studios in Ngolongolo today they are thinking about their self alone but on this platform you know na nnukwu ọrụ na ọhịa anyị ga-eji amara onwe anyị anyị ga-eji ozi onwe anyị ozi anyị ga-eji edowe ụmụnne anyị anyị ga-eji ememe ụmụ anyị kọwakwara ndị okenye na nke a ha na-eme adịghị mma enwe nke na-adịghị mma ekwuo ebe a enwe nke a na-ekwu ebe a ihe niile enwe nke anyị dọzere enwe ebe edere na akwụkwọ nye m na ekwu enwe ebe onye wasị ya ndị gwagwu moto ochitere m n'obi.
And they don't owe anybody apology for that.
No, because I don't know because one day we are na business anyị na-eme ị ga-ahụ na e nidere inye gị akwa m ka i yiri ekwesịrị m ịkwụ ụgwọ ma bịa kwado because ihe akwa m pụrụ ịwụ my mannequin. As you go you bring clients to me. You understand? So life onye ọbụla ghọta na onye ọbụla dị mkpa ma nwatakịrị ma okenye onye ọbụla dị mkpa anyị wuli igbo nwa Naịjirịa and another thing dị na ya nwere ka anyị nwee ike gbaghara ashịrị ọsọ.
Gantị o gbara ashịrị ọsọ
gbara ashịrị ọsọ anyị ji-agbara ashịrị ọsọ anọkwala ebe a na-akọtọ nwanne gị mmadụ nọ n'ebe a na-ekwu okwu mmadụ ibe gị na-ebe a ga-ejụọ ebidogote gị si ya nwanne onye abụọ ka ihe o mee ma avoid because mmadụ ihe na-akastigeti mmadụ mpa m so onye ji mmadụ ji onwe ya gosi iji m nwe bụ nwa na nwe na tụọ ka mma ka anyị ghọta na ka anyị kpakọ onwe anyị ọnụ jide onwe anyị because Chineke na anyị ndị ekere dị iche ndị Igbo dị iche ndị Igbo awụ normal people ị na-ebi ndụ gị na-ewere eji m onwe m na-amara ihe m na-eme ụzọ ihe ndị mmụọ ụzọ normal thing anyị mere ahụ ma ajọkọ anyị mere ụta m dị ebilivu m na Chukwu Obiama because ana m ekwu na chi ma ọ na-aza m ekpere and odochi aza m ekpere ọ maara na because n'ime obi m enweghị m chi emejọ asasị chi emejọ m onwe na-eme gị nke ị na-eme ga na-aga aga because ihe nriwe arụ mgbe ị na-agwa ndị mmadụ ihe a gị na-eme ihe ọzọ anya wa arụ nke nwere okwu ị na-agwa ị na-ele onwe ịnọ ọdasị human being gị jụọ mmadụ ole ọgaranya odogwu a gị mmadụ ole ka ịzụpụtago mmadụ ole kwutere ebe ị nọ mmadụ ole ka ị meela mmadụ onye awụ odogwu awụ ego iri fantom ị na-agba mmadụ ole ka ị gopụtago na ndụ enwere mgbe m nọ hụ na somebody like Emos mgbe ọ na-asị ihe ọma ị ga-emere mmadụ kpọga mmadụ ọkpara ji ọ kpọrọ over 10 people kpọga ha obodo oyibo because these are people ahụ na village or their side ya enweghị ha ga-emeli nda ya na me don't tell people ha ka ha nwee nda orientation till today those guys are always a blessing to their own family so ya na-eche gị na human being ịnọ ihe ụra tete ọwụ Balenciaga dị nwere eventually inwe ị ga-ajụ mmadụ ole ka ịzụpụtago onye ahụ mmadụ gwa m gasị ndị mmadụ na my village anyị bịa anya nọ na anya dị free because anyị eme ego ya onye ọbụla nọ nso nọ ọ chịrị na village enwere ihe na-eme na village ebe anyị gị dị important ọ bụghị bịa gị na-ekpọ gị na-eme imechi odogwu na Lagos na village gị onye ara ebe n'isi ebe anyị nọ bụ a period of time before na kọla 70 gị na ọkwara side ga-aghọ ọkụ ụmụ ga-ahụ
and mgbe imezi ihe emezi ga-alakwuru ya otu isi akwa
na ndị bụ nwoke
daalụ nwoke ọma anyị ka nọkwa na aka aja aja na na-ebute ọnụ mmanụ onye lụọ megịnị maka na ụtọ ndụ bụ gịnị sọ ife anyị nwere ịgwa gị bụ na anyị afụgo na ị nwere mmụọ nchịkọta nwere kwesị na onye asị jide ka o ji na ọ na-eme gịnị and onye mete nke dị mma eme gịnị for you to from obodo oyibo nata island dị sense echịkọta ya ịma na football is the best communication enwe now there are, as long from what you said, this Nairobi almost 400 members na the football team and the or end here in Lapa village in at the Yipo akwa Neka Ngolongolo abụ maka ndị Mmeise Ngolongolo bụ maka ndị side in as much as asị na na-eche ụlọ mara mma pụwa ma but enwere underground thing na-edere ime before yiri Ngolongolo megide bataba so n'ime mmụọ nchịkọta aha anyị na anyị wụ ụtọ ndụ media team na-asị gị na gị megide na gị jide ka iji from ajụjụ ọnụ anyị gbara gị ka ị siri malite na ka mma gị siri put ogu tru ele level ị nọgo kịta na ihe niile ị megokwuru ele so anyị na-asị gị na gị megide mere ele megide so maka ndị isi
maka ele bụ ife kwụ ọtọ
maka ndị isi na ị na-enyere aka ndị ọda biko e ga-eshi n'ụmụ aba maka ọnwa aba ka
nna ya enwere iwe biko obi mbụ sa aṅụrị unu n'anya n'akụkọ nwanne anyị nwoke kọrọ ifugo na-akwụdoro eze ochie onwe ebe ị ga-esi nyere ọyị gị aka onwe ebe maka na ewezuga mkpụrụ mmadụ one na one a ma mia si ije ma ivi na chalimba ma legend ha ma all these people ọ na-akpọcha afọ ebe a play chalụ positive role na ndụ ya mana ọ bụrụ na oge ahụ ọ na-ebugharị akwa na boot ndị ka wee nwee ego oge ahụ asị na arapụ onye
na ọ
na-ele lokal hapụ ya na onwere shop mobile market so ihe mmụtakwara mụ onwe m mụtara ihe na ihe ọnwụ na ị na-eme n'ụwa believe in yourself never you lose focus ọ bụrụ na a chịrị gị ọchị na ibido something akwara gị emo ọ bụrụ na e discuss about you o nwere ihe ị na-eme amara amalụ na onye bụ bọọlụ n'ọkpa ka a na-agbata ihe a ga-eji wee chi gị ọchị gbaghachi ya gị ọchị o wute gị wee beru Chineke akwa si ya Chukwu gosi ha ihe iji wee bụrụ chi n'ọsọ gị bụ onye nwere n'elu ụwa ọ ga-eme gị gbaa mbọ bring out the best in you maka na akwụkwọ nsọ si let our enemies live long and see what we will be in future.
Good result cancels insult.
If I na-ekwuzi okwu ya na-abụ result ịrụ gị a good result cancels insult.
Ajaja.
If they doubt you clear their doubt with your consistency and focus and sincerity with humble spirit. Onwere ihe dịka mmadụ ịdị humble, dị tolerant. Onye ọbụla dịka ọnụ akọrọ ya akọrọ n'ụwa abụghị ọnụ. Ọ bụ chi nwere ikwu. So nna ya ukwu wee na-asị biko o nwere ndị ị nwere ike ibujere ukpe ekene nyere gị aka from your humble beginning wee ruo ebe ị nọ today maka ekene ebe ayana mana o nwere people over that na you can't write the history of Ngolongolo without putting their name in the list.
Okay, na-egwe ekene aga na ekene somebody like CJ isi olu.
Okay.
Oh, ya onye isi
afro gbogbo
onye mbọsị izizi
CJ Obinna Anyanwụ onye ebe onye Mbaise onye nke izizi nọ n'ụlọ ya na Lagos a nice one are you serious?
Yes. So you want to be in London then,
your wife
encourage.
Okay. Okay.
So what's it with Crazy Island All-Stars? Island All-Stars is a platform measuring to level even more today. I started from there.
Island All-Stars, biri kwenu. Dano no. One name and one name. Kingsley. Eyes.
No, Chalemba them legend. Yeah, they do you welcome. You got MMOs. you know, my Emma, you know. So and Chuma, choose Uche.
Oh, he does here.
Yeah.
Chuko Uchepa, Aquila Capital.
Yes.
Are you serious?
There's someone I choose VGC. Choose one name this airline. So this people have been with me, you know, who's on my MMANÜ. I can't remember a lot with Mr. Jacks, all of them, because these are people who most of these customers I don't have what they have. You know, I'm millions of clients that I cannot remember. I remember yeah. System. You know, so most of the times, and here are your friends because he need the MMANÜ in a fashion. MMANÜ 10.
Yeah, right.
1 to 10, MMANÜ 100.
Yeah.
All the way disconnect because I'm saying that Apple EBUTE my manager.
Wow.
That was why I didn't want a lot of package here.
Wow.
You want to give one idea. You need to buy a phone. Why? And you see ticket down 2 hours.
It's true.
Buy everything clothes.
Yeah.
T-shirt for you in 2 hours. Apple
Yeah.
So all the structure, I try to come out of fashion.
Normally, you to see Abba.
No.
It's okay. Now you put no. Biko, I nwere ike ịgwa ọhaneze ọwụ na actually reach out to Ngolongolo Courture social media handles on my address and phone number and nke a number one then ọzọkwa dịka ibie kedu cheapest money ego one mmadụ nwere ike iji bata ebe a na were ofu akwa wee na the cheapest you can get from Ngolongolo Courture.
Okay. One of the most funny thing in life in fashion. And when I knew the Fiat family, you gave out what happened in the China, Henry T. Game or when tea game or game with chat after much tea. I joke Canadian. They said that they were asking a charity joining reaching as a Aquana for Aquana nke mmụọ ịbịa ndị China chekwa anyị ga-agwa gị price ma iji ego benefit ga-agwa gị ịbịa ga anyị mejọ ga anyị mecha ga anyị akwara gị akwa gị were ofu a nabagodi akwa ozu ebe a akwa shiri ya na ego awụrụ 100 pieces sọsọ bụ ọnụ ya na-akwụ ụgwọ ya anyị na-akwara gị akwa ịkwa akwa 4 or 5 years nwa gị ga-enwe 2 50% of the things you do was from 10 years down. I don't know because I actually make okay with a friend first. You are my friend. If you go to no, I have a measurement. I have a measure true now. Because that's on good. You are selling me. I am interested of that money I want to make from you. Then because I can make it out from you. But I think not going to make enough money from.
In Anu,
I will present to my back.
Igbo ndị ọma na-ege ntị ụnụ anụghị na ahịa ọma na
onwe
ọzọkwa dịka ibie kedu ebe ị na-ekpekwalụ ndụmọdụ ị na-enyekwa ndị gị na ha nọ na this industry.
So why am I even here? Only me they be through me, but this business didn't get there through me. But there were a lot of people.
Yes.
I was from beginning. Now the original way of handling just like because you have like a client in care, you have like his own style. Understand me? But the only thing you have to keep focused. Now I got the ego pulaka. When they are bomb, sometimes they must be going to I've at this place for 2 years. They went working. I was running this every day, 200,000 every day. But all I this now. So Master Bam they may give up. Understand me? Only by now, I come out of here. No, and the we came into this place, the compound, the mayor ties, he may have plaster there. I be able without door, ever kind of this place, gradually. I put them near a one gate, a one door, and when I'm with 2 rooms, because you know I live here. Yeah, like 3 houses, even the house 2-story.
Wow.
So ever how my pure Chinese, you know what I mean? So I don't ever world ever needed. So because they went from 1.3 million, all at 2.9 million. And the man on I know business that place, and I add the rent. So my lawyer never advised that I said, don't move away here. Plus some place I should parking. I was the only one living in this estate before.
Wow.
It's 8 years I am here now.
Okay. Ndị Igbo ndị ọma na-ege ntị ogologo kwadrozi ụka mgbede. Biko nna anyị ukwu ka ị gwa Igbo ndị ọma na-ege ntị ndị chọrọ ịnụ, ndị chọrọ ịba uru, ndị ma na kọbọ afụ ọ bụrụ nnekwu ego. Maka na program a abụrụ ebe ọwụ na ifuru tipa ya kpụọ shovel. Ọ bụrụ na wee siri kpee ego akwụrụ ọtọ, anyị na-aga enwerokwo gịnị business. Na ndị anyị chọrọ na this ụtọndụ media bụ ndị ego ha nwere foundation, ndị ije ha dị gịnị ele, ndị business ha dị gịnị ele, okwu si ha n'ọnụ apụta ele, obi ha ele, ife niile ele. So ọ bụrụ ha na ịnọ ha n'ele, anyị na-aga ejiri akụkọ. So nna ya ukwu gwazie ọha na eze etu a ga-esi nweta ụnụ mana ekwentị mana adreesị ka anyị nwee ike were chịkọ.
I know Instagram. Instagram Ngolongolo_official.
Okay.
That's Instagram handle. The same thing with the TikTok. And I know Russell, I know by VGC, Northwest Filling Station by VGC, by the street, Russell International School, beside it. And this is in Ngolongolo Courture. And the phone number is 08062 7575. And what another number 081 701 48844. 08062 7575 83. Ngolongolo Courture. So you can Instagram, you can get us at Ngolongolo_official.
There you go.
Okay, thank you so much Igbo ndị ọma na-ege ntị. Anyị abịago na nchịkọta nke taa. Ka Chineke mezie okwu ma gọzie gị nwa na-ege anyị ntị, ma gbaa gị ume gị nwa bụ onye ka na-eme mmalite n'ihe ọbụla ị na-eme, ma kwere kwesị ike na ọ ga-adịrị mkpụrụ obi gị na mma, adị na ndị eluigwe ga-esi na-ewe bunie gị elu, ka echiche obi gị bụ ihe ọma, maka o nwere ekpere ka ekpere nya dịrị gị ka isi wee chere ụmụ ihe ọnwụ na ị na-echere mmadụ ibe gị etu si ije na ndị niile a kpọsịsịrị afa ma ndị echefuru echefu si welu cheru ngolongolo ihe ọma, iwee si etu a na-echere mmadụ ihe ọma na biznes ya, ndị eluigwe ga na-echeta gị ihe ọma ga na-eme gị site n'afa nke Nna na nke Ọkpara na nke Mmụọ Nsọ.
Akachacha na-ebute ọnụ mmanụ mmanụ otu a onye lụọ orie agbata bọọlụ alata oroma ihe eji mara ndị Igbo ndị Igbo na-agba mbọ, ndị Igbo na-achụ ego, ndị Igbo na-eme ọfụma n'obodo niile. Ngwa ka anyị bịanụ nso ka anyị kpakọrịta ihe anyị ga-eme ka obodo dị mma. Ụtọndụ Media House, ọkwa ebe ọ na-amụtụ bịazie n'ụlọ Ụtọndụ Media House, ebe anyị na-ajụ ese ndị Igbo. Kwụba aka gị ọtọ, kwụba aka gị ọtọ, ajụ ife adịrọ mba, ejiri ya marụ ndị Igbo. Anyị na-agba bọyị, anyị na-aga China, anyị na-akwa akwa, anyị na-arụ ọrụ aka, ijezie n'Aba, ije na Ọnịcha leyo, ọ bụzi Abakaliki, ndị Igbo na-eme ọfụma. Ngwa ka anyị gbakọta bịa n'ụzọ ịnụrụ ife na-eme. Ọ na-akpọtụ n'Ụtọndụ Media House.
Igbo ndị ọma na-ege ntị, anyị abịago na nchịkọta episode taa with the president, the founder, and the management and staff of Ngolongolo Courture, led by Chief Uche Njọkụ, alongside with his beautiful wife, Ebo.
Oh, I'm here.
Maka na aka aja aja na-ebute ọnụ mmanụ maka eka iji wee nọrọ ebe a taa. Ndị Igbo ndị ọma na-ege ntị, ịgba mbọ ịchịta akwa gị ka ngolongolo dozie gị ka ị ya adị. Achịtazina akwa ka ọ ya n'ekwentị, ọ ma ole gị anya, ọ mara gị ihe ọ ga-eme. Nna ya ukwu, i wee kwuo gịnị?
aka aja aja
na-ebute ọnụ mmanụ mmanụ
maka
ụtọ ndụ bụ na ndụ
Onye lụọ
ORİEE
Ọka
shop
Ngolongolo culture hip hip hip aka aja aja
na-ebute ọnụ mmanụ mmanụ
maka na ụtọ ndụ
bụ na ndụ
onye lụọ
ORİEE work and shop
Ngolongolo culture ele Ngolongolo culture
ele
ifefe na-akwa n'akwa
ele
Uche Njọkụ
ele nwunye ele
Ọ na-anwụ